welcome back to another episode. In the last one, we finished off our time in Thailand exploring the beautiful mountains of the north. If you'd like to watch the last 6 episodes in Thailand, you can catch them over on our Patreon page through a link in the description below. And a huge thanks to our patrons. Because of you, we can continue to make these videos. In this episode, we're making a short but sweet traverse across Myanmar. So we arrived in Mae Sot yesterday and just caught up on some laundry and stuff like that, so I didn't really do any filming. But last night we met up with Kathleen and Stephen, who are just in the Troopy in front of me. So yeah, we met them at Podstop a couple of weeks ago. And we also met 2 guys from Perth. So we've all actually left from the same spot. So they've both ridden their motorbikes here, and we're all crossing Myanmar together today. So I'll go into detail a little bit later about why we're doing a group crossing through Myanmar. But yeah, so we're just about to head off and go to the border and on to the next country. Oh, welcome. We're all checked out of Thailand. It went relatively smoothly, and now we're in Myanmar. The tourist police are actually escorting us away from the border to a petrol station. It's quite a scene. They're like clearing the roads for us. It's really embarrassing.
Sirens blaring.
Oh, good times. About 150 kilometres today to Hapa'an. I think that's how it's pronounced. As usual, I'm terrible at pronouncing the names of places that we go. The drive today was amazing. The scenery, like the landscape in Myanmar, is just so beautiful. It's really nice. We've had a really good day. So we've just come down to about like 5 kilometres or so from where we're staying to check out this. It's a small pagoda on top of this rock formation. Pretty amazing that it's built up there. So we're going to watch the sunset here, and then I think we're going to go have some dinner and maybe have a beer after the drive. Rundown as to why we are travelling through Myanmar as part of a group. It is actually illegal to drive in Myanmar with a foreign car without having a guide, like a registered tour guide, escort you the whole way through the country. So there's 6 people of us in the group because it makes it a lot cheaper. The fee that they charge is actually quite expensive. So even with a group of 6 people, we're still paying about $200 US a day, which means that we're only going to be spending 5 days in the country, which certainly isn't enough time to get to know a country and explore everything, but it's definitely not in our budget to stay any longer than that. We've got a really good group though, and actually both of the bikes and both of the cars are from WA, so yeah, what are the odds from everywhere in the world that we've all come from the same place. Anyway, so today we are driving about 400 kilometres to... Oh yeah, so I forgot to say, this is the van in front. That's really bright. This van in front here, this is our escort car, so we'll be following them the whole way.
They're a bit crazy.
Hey?
They're not very good drivers.
Yeah, they're not the best drivers. Normally we'd overtake someone like them, but we're sitting patiently behind them.
So today we're driving about 400 kilometres to a place which I'm not sure what it is. It was supposed to be that we're going to Golden Rock today, but what the tour company has to do is apply to the government to all the places that we're planning on stopping at to visit, and they have denied us to go and visit Golden Rock. So we're going somewhere else, but apparently it's a much better place to visit anyway. So yeah, we'll see when we get there. This is where we camped last night, just out the front of a hotel. So the two guys on the motorbikes, Ben and Mark, they stayed in the room, and what I done to try and reduce costs was ask if we could still camp at places, because they sort of want you just to stay in the hotel. So 2 out of the 4 nights we're able to stay in the car, which it's silly, we don't need to stay in a hotel when we have a really comfortable car to sleep in. So when we got here, it was pretty late. It was almost 6 o'clock, so we didn't really go and venture too much. It was a pretty long day of driving and riding, especially for the guys on the bikes. Very, very dusty. So we just had some dinner and then had an early night, because today we're driving another 400 kilometres to Bagan, which is a ancient temple city. So with Borobudur and then Angkor Wat, and then this is the other of the 3 biggest in the world. So yeah, hopefully we get there in time for sunset. If not, sunset and sunrise there are supposed to be really beautiful. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. How was the drive today?
It's good. Roads are gradually getting better. I'm not sure if they're going to stay like this for the rest of the country. Scenery was good, but unfortunately we lost the 2 bikes. So they are trying to find them now. We're in Bagan now, so we're just getting ready, and we're going to get some e-bikes and then go explore the pagodas, and then relax in the pool. We have to stay in the hotel tonight. It's just part of the conditions of us travelling here, so we're going to make the most of it.
Bagan is believed to have been constructed during the 9th century, and over the kingdom's height between the 11th and 13th century, over 10,000 Buddhist temples, pagodas and monasteries were constructed in an area just over 100 square kilometres. Of the original structures, over 2,200 have survived time, invasions and hundreds of earthquakes. The city, once home to some 50 to 200,000 people, was reduced to a small town when the Bagan Empire collapsed in 1287 due to repeated Mongol invasions.
We're just filling up the tanks. We last did it in Mae Sot at the border town in Thailand, so I think we've probably still got another 300 kilometres in the tank, but yeah, we'll just top up today because then we don't have to stop later on today. There's so many fuel stations in Myanmar, like every kilometre, and they're just like family owned ones. It's just crazy how many fuel stations there are, but we came to Denko, which is the I suppose most prominent and the main fuel station, so hopefully their fuel's a bit cleaner as well. Yeah, it's actually really cheap. It's like, I think it's about $1 Australian per litre. So yes, very cheap. We've just left the hotel in Calais and are going to Tamu, which is the border town on the Myanmar side to India. I am in the back of the car because we have Javier, who is working for the tour company. So he's in our car today, and the guide car is staying at the hotel. There was a bit of a mishap with the motorbikes yesterday, so they're going to wait there for the other bike. So we've got 150 k's to the border, so hopefully make it there by lunchtime, and then I think we're just going to find somewhere to park for the night on the Indian side and just get our lives sorted, get some SIM cards and get all that stuff done before we get going tomorrow. Arrived at the border, or near the border. I'm not sure where we are, but we've just had to pull in. Maybe it's customs. I don't know, we'll find out in a sec. Yeah, this is customs. We are getting our carnets out, even though it's not a carnet country, but they stamped it when we came in. So now we've got to get them stamped out, and then we'll go to immigration.
That's it for this episode in Myanmar. Join us in the next episode where we explore the mountainous northeast India. Thanks for watching. See ya.